In this reality, Tony Stark is evil, using his genius and fortune to manipulate the entire world's economy and politics. He staged a war that wiped out practically all superpowered beings, then diseases that killed most of the world's food supply before he suddenly debuted an antidote, and multiple other grand-scale disasters that finally got him elected president for life over the planet, also destroying the other branches of government until his was the sole voice. But a final battle with Dr. Doom resulted in massive burns that forced him to use a hologram while he hopes for surgery to repair his good looks. Meanwhile, the Inhumans, the final free superbeings, are forced to lower their cloaking shields for needed repairs to their mobile city of Attilan, allowing Tony to detect their location for conquest. He sends a squadron of iron soldiers to capture the Inhumans, but as the mutants are beaten back, they launch the G-barrier, an incredibly powerful force field designed by Reed to keep even cosmic beings like Galactus at bay. But as Tony Pouts, the Weapon X team, now led by a Gambit variation, arrive to help him. He doesn't believe them, but when they demonstrate what their Tallus knows, he starts to listen. They reveal that there's a key to turning the barrier off, which was left with Wonder Man. Unfortunately, Simon in this reality was bombarded with enough gamma radiation to literally kill the Hulk, and is revealed to be living in isolation with Wanda and Strange. The team try to sneak in, but are caught by Strange, who destroys their talisman, keeping them hidden from Simon, who then starts railing on them. They manage to stun him, but when Spider threatens Wanda, he shows he hasn't begun to get angry. Thus, they use a device to send him into the negative zone, also apathetically losing She-Hulk to it, with a version of Colossus immediately appearing to replace her. They retrieve the key, and Tony prepares to use it to disable the barrier, while on Attilan, Blackbolt prepares his own strategy. The majority of Tony's forces converge on the city, and the most powerful Inhumans being sent out to meet them. In the massive battle, a good number of superbeings are killed, including all the Inhuman heroes and seemingly the Weapon X Vision. Ultimately, Weapon X manages to use the key and take down the barrier. But as they land to take the population, they find seemingly everyone has killed themselves rather than be taken, and Blackbolt, in one final act of defiance, gives an extremely powerful sonic shout that vaporizes everything in the area, including himself. Except for the surviving Weapon X, who learn at the last second they have successfully completed their mission. Later, Tony sulks in defeat. His plans to study the Inhumans to one day reach out and conquer the universe now completely null. But as a final insult, Sue, Blackbolt's wife in this reality, kills him, sacrificing herself to spare the world the further rule of the monstrous tyrant.